photographs from NASA, which NASA refuses to even admit that they had. These things came really from the Japanese Space Agency, who were kind enough to give me copies after NASA admitted that they had inadvertently, mistakenly erased 40 rolls of film. This was a picture taken on the way to the moon. And the guys were in their little capsule on the way to the moon, that little tiny thing, you know, 3 of them crammed in there. And they're up in the windows snapping pictures. Well, I'm thinking guys in this thing are snapping pictures of the guys inside the capsule. And we've actually had cases where the guys have looked out of their windows and seen guys in windows in other ships looking back at them. This is a facility in a crater on the backside of the moon, and it's gigantic. It's part of the major construction going on there, and they're all over the damn place. I mean, they've got what looks like cities in craters on the other side of the moon. They've got facilities on this side of the moon. Something here, major. This is on the backside. They don't want to let that stuff out. Here's a NASA photograph, AS-14. Roll 70, negative number, what is it? 8837 or something like that. Now, this line was an artificial line drawn by some guy who put the picture together, but here's the ship. They were photographing this crater here because there's a major facility in the bottom of the crater. And while they were photographing this crater, this thing flew by, and somebody in the capsule took a picture of it. And here's the other one. This one was taken by Neil Armstrong, I believe. Guys, there's heavy traffic out there. There's not one flight that has ever gone on the Apollo program. Okay, here's one. This is Apollo 13 on their way to the moon. Now this is a good size object here. Looks like a disc with a dome on top, and it's good size. I imagine several hundred feet. Here's another one. But coming in on the edge of this particular photo here, this is the first of the 2 that I got from the Japanese, is something very, very unusual. Here's the next picture, and here is that big mother moving into the center of the field here. Guys, they estimated that big mother was 5 miles long. Now, here we are. This is the positive, this is the negative. This thing is 5 miles long. Now, stop for a moment and consider the kind of technology, the kind of civilization, the kind of a culture that can build and put in orbit something 5 miles long. That's one of the reasons why they're not going to lift the lid on this damn thing anytime soon, because they don't know how to tell you about that civilization, about that culture, about the technology that can do that.